There we are. How's everybody doing? End of the day, Jeff here. Commit, don't quit. Let's do lunch. I gotta straighten things out. How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I wasn't trying to leave anybody in the lurk. I really do appreciate absolutely everybody for coming. Yeah, I just want to say thanks. And anybody that, if you see it on like 10 minutes before a stream starts, please don't think, you're more than welcome to come. I just put some music and stuff and put that starting screen on. But it's a countdown just to let anybody know that we're going live in 10 minutes. That's all. Notifications don't go out. It's a great way. You can run it in the background, and sometimes by the time you start, some people are in the room. So anyways, I want to say thanks to everybody for coming and say hi to everybody. I wasn't ignoring anybody. As you can see, I was running in the background to get things done, and I was just eating my lunch. That's why the 10-minute also. So I'm sorry, I literally just finished lunch. Let me say hi to everybody. World of Wildlife. That's Nature Nerd Outdoors. I know, but it's World of Wildlife. How you doing? Eileen Vayu, the fam. It's great to see you. Gemma's Journey Grace. Nice to see you. Paul, PMDB Entertainment. It's great to see you. Dave at Desmond's Donners. Good to see you. 3B Production Company. How are you? It's good to see you. Let's see. Red Cycle Dude. Eric, how are you? And I do see your message, Eric, that you're just on the road. So I understand, but thank you very much. Thank you so much for saying hi. I really appreciate it. I really do. Sorry if it's all kind of messed up. My wife told me to put the camera kind of in the middle. I have to get a lot of this ironed out, but try my best with it. Anyways, 3B Production Company. Hi, how are you? Lickety Slit. Hey, how are you? Let's go. Let's grow. Yeah, actually, that is a great slogan. I do like that. That is a good one. It is a good one. It's great to see everybody. G.G. Adams. Hey, Jeff. Awesome stream, pal. Thanks, G. Adams. I appreciate you for coming. I'm just trying my best to change things up a little bit. It allows you, this OBS allows you to kind of mess around with things, and you could use images, which I was, and I didn't think we could use video, but we can use small video clips that are, I think this one's like 15 or 18 megabytes. Anything lower than like 25 megabytes is good for OBS for a computer that's not in the greatest shape. But it's in good shape, but I mean, not a powerful computer. But anything like a gaming computer, I bet you could do anything on. But this is no gaming computer. So anyways, that's just why there's small clips that loop every 30 seconds to a minute in that. That's all. Geo Jerry's Adventure. Jerry, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Thanks very much for dropping in. I appreciate it, everybody. I do appreciate it. So how's everybody's day doing? I appreciate you coming. I really do. It's Tuesday. Sorry. Just going to take a sip of water here. I'll just be 1 second. Thanks. So, as I was saying yesterday, go sit down. The dog's here with me. She's just running all over the place. So if you hear little tiny feet, they're just pitter patter all over the floor and that. But anyways, the next couple days, actually just tomorrow, the next few days, my daughter's been here with us since Sunday, and we've been taking her to school, picking her up. So she's done school at 2:30, and I usually start the stream every day, Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But anyways, she's done at 2:30, so I have to leave just right before 2 o'clock to go pick her up. So yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I just won't be on at 2 o'clock. I thought 12 lunchtime was a good time to come on. You know what? You get to say hi to a few people, and that's great. Really appreciate you for dropping in. I really do. If it's your lunch or whatever time it is, thanks again for dropping in. Much appreciated. So, like I said, we will be back later in the week, probably Thursday, back to 2 p.m. But for the next day and that, today and tomorrow, we'll still be on at lunch, just for an hour, like from 12 to 1, and so about 50 some more minutes, and I'll be off in that. But anyways, I just thought I'd let people know that I haven't switched time just for the next couple days, just because my daughter's here with us, that's all. Lickety Slit. Yeah, no, not at all. And my friend, it's not that at all. Gary Scannell, hey, Jeff, looks like you're falling from heaven to earth. Think that shine, my friend. Yes, Gary. Pure shine, right? Hey, look at that, Gary. It floats, hey? I could put one of those in the middle of the screen. Oh, look at that, it disappears. Yeah, no, just some water, Gary. I was eating my lunch quick, and I thought I'd get a big glass of shine, as you say. Lickety Split, no, you're not in any way. Nobody here is. When I say thanks for being part of the Idiot family, the channel's called Idiot of the Day. Nobody here in any way is. Quickly, you know what? When we started the channel about 6-7 months ago, somebody had road rage on my wife back last summer, and she called him an Idiot of the Day, and I said, that's a great name for a channel. That's why we called it. Literally, when I first started, I was going to start the channel as taking a dash cam, following all the cars out there of all the people doing goofy things that they do, drive, you know, going through lights and everything. I thought I could catch people on cameras. After 2 days, realized that wasn't me, but I thought, you know, the name stuck, so I kept it. And this is just saying thanks to everybody. It's not, nobody's an idiot in any way. Like I said, Idiot family. It's just, you know, thanks for coming. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that made sense. Tiger Craps, hey, first time here in your life. 3 on the lake. Thanks, Tiger Craps. Thanks very much. I appreciate you for dropping in. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Gear scan. That's pretty cool, Jeff. Yes, Gary, it is. One, you know, there's my wife, everybody. Not your average JoJo. She either probably on lunch or break or something. So thanks, sweetheart, for coming. I appreciate it. I took out the hamburger. We'll have tacos for supper, and we will go get those. Look at those shoes or boots on the weekend. How's that sound? Yes, you're a nice video editor, Desmond Donders. Isn't he, Tiger Craps? He certainly is. He did a wonderful job. You know what? Absolutely beautiful scenery. Absolutely beautiful scenery. And Dave, I finally got to watch Trev and Sue's video, the peanut butter and mayo. You know what? For a second, I thought, what's Marmite? I didn't realize it didn't click in that it was Vegemite. But you know what? This black currant jam. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. But I thought at one point, you know what, Trev, he did an awesome job in the video. But I thought, you know, at one point when Trev was eating the peanut butter and mayo, I thought Sue was going to start giggling and start laughing her head off. But, you know, they did a great job. They really did a nice job. And, hey, we got mail. We got mail. Dave, is it okay to do a video on it? I won't put the name and stuff like that on the screen. But we received this from somebody in Scotland. And we will, as long as Dave says in the chat it's okay, we will open it. We'll do like a short video. Joe wants to, we've never had anything. We have this and somebody else send us a box. So we want to do like an unboxing and our opening up as a video. So it's just fun. Like I said, we've never done one before. So we're going to do that this evening and probably put it out in the next couple days. As long as that's okay with you, Dave. You can say yes or no. And like I said, we won't say anything about it. As long as you say okay, we will do it. That's all. Let's see here. Let's see. Sorry, everybody. I just want to check through the... Hey, Tiger Craps. I love that name. I do like that name. 3B Production Company. I'd love to hear what you think of my channel. 3B Production Company. I will watch more, and I will talk about it if that's good with you. 3B Production Company, that's the horror channel. Is that correct? I'm pretty sure. 3B Production Company, you have the horror channel. Is that correct? But I just have to watch some more. But I will, what I saw, I did enjoy. So let me know if that's okay. I will watch more and talk about your channel, my friend. I will. I may say, hey, how you doing? It's great to see you. Hi, Jeff, and everybody in chat. It's great to see you. Thanks very much for coming. Like, I don't know what's going on. This was working a little bit better. The video capture was working a little bit. Let me check if I can change the key right now. That worked better. Okay, so I just switched it up. I changed the filter, and it's not as the green. Well, it's not a green screen, as you can see. It's just it's a chroma key that I use with like a bed sheet covered up. And Joe, I received email verification from Amazon. The package came in, so this week we can get that ready. We ordered a green screen, a few other things from Amazon. That just took a couple days, and it looks like it's in. So we'll pick it up tonight at some point. We'll pick that up tonight. But yeah, I'm just messing around with things, testing stuff like that. So that's what we have here. That bay was nice. Yeah, no, it is, isn't it? As you can see, it just loops back and forth every 20-30 seconds. But I like the image and stuff. I thought it looked kind of pretty. There's a lot of other images and stuff I have, but like I said, every day I'll choose a different video. Yesterday we had like a scuba or snorkeling video or something, and it had like, you could hear the bubbles and out of the scuba diving and stuff. So we had that up. Today's this, tomorrow will be something else. But let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Judy, how are you? Good afternoon, Jeff. Judy, it's great to see you. I hope you're doing... That's fine, Jeff. Of course, it's okay. Dave, thank you so much. It's just, it's best to ask somebody just in case. So, but no, thanks a lot, Dave. We really appreciate it. And Joe was all excited. Last night we were going to do it, but by the time we got everything settled, it was almost like 10 to 10. It was almost 10 o'clock last night, and we were both tired. And we will... It doesn't take long to film a video, but we will do it. We'll do it today and get it out in the next day or so. Good afternoon, Jeff. Judy Turner, it's great to see you. It's good to see everybody. It really is. Let's see here. Dave Desmond Snyder says, laugh out loud, me too. I thought she was going to pinch his peanut butter and jelly one. Oh gosh, she looked so excited for that black currant jam. You know what, Dave? I haven't had black currant jam. My grandmother and stuff, and my great aunts, they used to make black currant jam. I haven't had that in probably 25 years. Oh gosh, Paul, I'm lurking watching you on my TV. Sorry if I missed anything in that chat. Paul, nothing at all. As you can see, the first 10 minutes I just played the starting soon screen. Just, it's kind of like, since the notification, when you use OBS, it's not like just YouTube's live stream. When you put YouTube's live stream out, usually you set it up, and I set it usually up about half an hour before I go live. It sends a notification out for everybody. But when you go through OBS, I don't quite think you can't go live until you really go live. So I don't have a way to set it. So I go live, and then it takes a good 5 to 10 minutes before anybody usually notices you're on. So this is a great way. Like I tell everybody, you know what, you're more than welcome. I just played some music and stuff like that with the starting screen. It just lets people know that we are going live in a few minutes. It's always 10 minutes just before, and we just started that last week. Just it's a good way to start it. That's all. But let's see here. Let's see here. Joe, is this better? I pulled the chat, not the chat. I pulled the webcam into the middle. It's still. Once we get that green screen going, we'll get a little wider and stuff like that. But I had to narrow it in a little bit to chop off, because it's a little pixelated on the side. So if I pull it in, it's not so bad. Let's see here. Well, let's see here. 3B Production Company. I use OBS as well. Dude, feel free to swing by our live stream Friday nights at 8. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, I like it, and I've been using it for a while, but I've just been playing, like, previously for weeks. I've been playing with images, and, just like pictures and stuff, and doing it that way, and it was working great. Then, I tested out last week with video, and as you can see, they're very, very, very small video clips, and they just loop around, but I kind of like the images, so I've just been playing with those right now. Let's see here. Oh, is Trev here? Yes, he is. Poshcast Camp and Trev. Hey, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. I was saying to Dave and everybody in the chat, Trev, you did a good job. I thought, you know what, I didn't know if you were going to gag with the peanut butter and mayo, but you did a good job, my friend. And Sue, I thought she was going to giggle the whole time you were doing that. But, you know what, at first I had to listen. Well, I didn't know Marmite was the Vegemite and stuff. I did not know that. But you did a good job, my friend. You did good on you for doing it. Because, you know what, I'm glad we did it, but I'm glad it's over. Let's see here. Callie and Jordan Squad. Hi, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate everyone for dropping in today. I really do. Thank you again. Much appreciated. Hope everybody's having a good day. Tiger Crafts, 1888 sauteed mushrooms and beef. Let's see here. Let's see here. 3B Productions. We talk horror movies, get to know everyone, and do movie trivia with giveaways. Now that, I don't know, 3B Production Company, I'm going to be honest, I don't know a lot about horror movies. My brother, my wife, now they love horror movies. But, you know, the idea of the movie trivia, I'd love that. I will definitely drop in. I can't say that I'd be there every Friday night because of the kids and that, but I will drop in one of the Friday nights. I promise that. I do promise that. But I love me some movie trivia. Ask my wife. I can talk about two things and never stop talking. If you get me going about music or movies, it's the two things that I love more. Next to my family, those are the two favorite interests I have. So I definitely will be there. I definitely will. I do like that. But my wife and my brother, now the two of them, they can sit and talk to you probably for hours about horror movies. They know so much. I know the bare minimal. That's, I guess, what I should say. Let's see here. Oh gosh. Joe says, Jeff, it is like that because it's not pulled tight enough. It will be better tomorrow. Oh, no, it will, Joe. And like I said, when I first, about 20 minutes before I went live here, I was playing around with it. I had all the settings. It was working, no problem. And I had it out quite a bit further. But I guess, I don't know if the lighting affects things with it, but it really affected by the time we went live with this. The settings had changed. So, anyways, it is what it is. Let's see. Oh yes, Dave, we're talking about the peanut butter and mayo video that Trev did. Yes, he did a good job, didn't he? Oh, PMDB Entertainment, Paul says, I'm just going to lurk from now on. Take care all. You too, Paul, and I apologize. I wasn't being rude to anybody. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you are doing well. I try my best to get to everybody in the chat, so please don't take it personally, anybody. I don't try to pass anybody in any way. But it's nice to see everybody. It is. Trev, Poshcast Camping. I'm still recovering from the peanut butter and mayo. It's a little much, isn't it, Trev? It is. At first, you know what? I said to Joe, you taste the peanut butter, and it's like, oh, you don't even taste the mayo. And a few minutes in, for some reason, it switches from peanut butter right to mayo, and that's all you can taste. And then it seems like it's getting sour and bitter all at the same time. It's like, when is this done? When is this done? When is this done? It's not as bad as I guess everybody can think of it as, but it's still, I don't think I could do it every day. Oh, geez, Gary. I won't read things out, Gary. I'm just reading your message to Joe, that's all. Tony viewed this. We're not sending my notifications when the account poster goes live. The ring belt. Yes, 3B production is good stuff. Tony, I can understand what you're saying. That's the only reason that I'm doing this like little intro. It's not an intro. What do you call it? A starting screen, starting soon screen. There you go. It's not an intro. Starting soon screen. That's what I should say. Just I can run it, and it has like a timer. You can either go for 5 or 10. I put it for 10 and let it run, and then by that time, usually in that 10-minute time frame, people start coming in, and I just play the music. It loops around with 2 songs, and you know what? It is what it is. But yes, I understand exactly what you're saying, Tony. But I was talking to Joe about your intro and stuff, and she thought it looked amazing. Oh gosh, 3B Production Company. Yes, no, I love me movie trivia. I do like movie trivia. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't know a lot, but I know, like, let's put it this way, the new ones and, you know, some of the old ones and stuff. But in between, I don't know as much. It's funny, my son likes some of the newer movies and that. Unfortunately, we don't let him watch all the ones, but there's certain ones that he enjoys too. Tony viewed this as green screen is tough. Has to be even lighting across it, or it'll get spots from what I'm learning so far. Yes, and Tony, unfortunately our lighting is just the kitchen lighting, so as you can see the white, I didn't put the hat on today. That's why I was wearing that baseball cap yesterday, in case you can see the white light hits my bald head. If you had hair, you're not going to see that, but I didn't have time today, so I just left it. I thought, oh well. Jerry, the green screen is great. Well, Jerry, honestly, I'll to be honest, Jerry, it's just a bed sheet right now. We're getting one from Amazon. It looks like we got a message saying the post office or the postal service has delivered it from Amazon. We just have to pick it up today. But either tonight or tomorrow, I should be able to get it set up. So hopefully it eliminates a few things. But at one point, I'd like to be able to stretch this out, this part, out further, because you can see it's really compressed and stuff like that. It's just the way the sheet that we use in the background, it's fine, but you can still see everything else. So the green screen, I should be able to just get that portion and eliminate some of this and stretch it out a little bit better. Yes, Joe, I hope everything gets sorted out for Gary as well. I really do. Let's see here. There, that's better. I don't have to look at my own face. I have like a pop-out chat, and I used to put up like a chat on the screen, but I have to figure something's happened since I've reinstalled OBS. The settings don't change with chat. They used to save every single time I loaded it. The chat would load, and then you get that black screen imprinted on the live stream itself. But I can keep it up, but it doesn't keep the settings stored the way I want. So I'd have to go in and change settings absolutely every single time. So that's why I haven't used that in a few weeks and stuff. But we'll get that ironed out. Poshcats Campson, Jeff, you look like you're suspended in midair today. Good job. We don't get vertigo. It looks great though. Oh, thanks, Trev. Yeah, I'm just trying a few things, Trev. But once we get a few things ironed out, we'll get things ironed out a little bit better. But we're trying. Desmond's Donder Steve says, laugh aloud, we have no more peanut butter, or I would have more. Oh, geez. Now, Dave, you know, it's funny, when I did it, Joe had bought, she usually buys this specific peanut butter. It was great when we did it. She had tried a new peanut butter. I don't know if it was cheaper or what. Anyway, she tried a natural peanut butter, which I don't mind. But the natural peanut butter, when you open it, I opened it, and I opened it live on the video when I was doing it. And I thought, what is this? This peanut butter must have went bad. It's got oil sitting on top. It's natural peanut butter. I didn't realize you're supposed to mix it up to make it, I guess, smoother or whatever. Goofy me, instead of mixing it in, I thought it was gone bad. So what I did is literally took the oil and drained it right into the sink. And then when I was putting it on the bread, it was the thickest peanut butter and the hardest peanut butter I've ever ate in my life. My wife looked and she said, you threw the oil out? I said, yeah, I had no idea. I see, even this 40-some-year-old man still has to ask his wife what he's supposed to do. Oh, okay, Gary, I will. Gary, and please don't think that I was being rude. I just, you know, sometimes I start reading and they're a little more personable. So I didn't in any way wanted to read anything out on you, Gary. So please don't take it. When they found out that was a problem, it's okay, Jeff. You can read whatever I post you want, Betty. Okay, Gary, thanks again. And please don't think that I was being rude to you. I just thought, you know what? Instead of, you know, you're talking to Joe, I thought maybe I shouldn't read it out. That's all it was, Gary. So please take it in no other way. 3B Productions, I do a pretty good Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Now that I would like, I'm not, as my wife, you know, with the kids, I like to joke around in the car and with people. On here, I probably won't do any impersonations because somebody's going to go, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing I've ever heard. So I will keep any impressions that I have that I do for my kids and stuff and my wife, just for them. Because it might not come across the way I think on here. So, but no, I will look forward to that. I like me some Arnold and some Sylvester Stallone and a few others in that. Tiger Caps, go ahead and make our day 3B. Oh gosh, yes, no, you know, it's sad to say. You know, I think about those fellas, and you know what, I love. They were in movies forever, and now, you know, we don't get to see them as much. I mean, those, what do you call them, this Expendables movies, I guess. But I really actually really enjoy those movies. I love, you know, seeing all those, the older fellas you don't get to see anymore. And what's his name, the Jason Statham, the British fella. I really like him. I think he'd have to be my favorite actor, especially favorite action actor out there right now. I don't find there's that many left anymore. I find with the newer movies that they make, they don't seem to make those kind of movies. There's a different style of movies that they come out with nowadays, and that doesn't seem to be. It's probably not the money maker. That's probably what it is. But I still do love those movies. And I mean, his humor is actually pretty funny. And what's that movie, Spy, with Melissa McCarthy? He was actually really funny in that. If you add my Instagram, I have some short videos. Roger DeMarco. Okay, 3B Production Company. Is that you on Instagram? If it is, I will add you. I can't do it this exact second because I'm just have everything loaded, but I will. And if you see, it'll come from in Instagram. It's Idiot of the Day, except it doesn't. It's not spelled the same way as Idiot of the Day here. Everything's spelled the exact same way except the word day. Idiot of the Day is taken on Instagram, so I had to use Idiot of the Day, but instead of day, D-A-Y, it's D-E-H, and we're Canadian, so it's kind of a little little joke with the word A, so we put day, D-E-H, so it's Idiot of the Day with D-E-H instead, that's all. But I definitely will, for sure, my friend. Gary Scandal, not overnight, but recently I've lost probably about 35, or just not, about 39 in the last week and a half on that. I don't know what's, I said to Joe, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, about almost 40 in the last week and a half on that. Oh gosh, let me see here. I am a lot, I'm hugely behind everybody. I just am noticing this. Let's see. Oh, Joe, not your average Joe. Joe says, Jeff, I think we will need to extend our green screen stand as well. Weekend project. Yeah, not this week. We're just too busy, Joe. But yeah, on the weekend for sure. Yeah. View this, Tony says, I'm told it happens when people and don't interact. So every once in a while, YouTube wipes their... Yes, exactly. Tony, I think that's exactly it. But it's funny. I noticed, because I was going through and there was some that the accounts didn't exist anymore. I clicked, and there had to be about 15 on mine that didn't exist. And when you click on it, it says, do you want to keep it or do you want to remove it? So you remove it because there's nothing there anymore. There's nothing on the channels anymore. Either they've deleted them or whatever, so I've removed them. And after I removed those, that's when all the other ones were removed too, so who knows. Let's see here. Palladian scientist, UFO builder. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? Dave Desmond's daughter says, yes, natural is best. It is, and I don't mind it. When I was a kid, my mom used to buy the natural stuff, but you know what? She bought it from... Actually, what's funny, my mother and my aunt, when I was a teenager, her and my aunt used to have a bulk food store, like a kind of a health kind of style bulk food store, and they called it Bushel or Peck, if you can believe it. And they had two stores, and they had those for almost 9 or 10 years, those stores. And you know, it was funny, everything we always ate, everything was in the buckets. Like my mom would bring home buckets of peanut butter, and it was a vats of every single thing. My mom is also the one into all the the natural herbs and stuff like that, and all the different kind of pills. Take this pill. My mom could have been that person. Take vitamin C. My mom was always like to the kids, take a vitamin C, it'll make you feel better. Take a vitamin C, do this. What else did she say? Her natural whatever is what is it? Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil, my mom thinks, will cure anything. If you're sick, put tea tree oil. She puts it all around the house. It's the worst smell ever. I think it actually probably does help, but she's always into all that kind of stuff. But my mom was not a hippie, but my mom was a little different. But yeah, she was into all that stuff when we were younger. Yes, Jerry's Adventures. Jeff, it would be great if you had a parachute harness on. Imagine, Jerry, that would be actually pretty funny. I do have a scene of like in the ocean, Jerry. It's I'm afraid if I move this right now, I'm gonna let's see here. There it is. Like that. Unfortunately, as you can see, the screen's all messed up because it's not fit properly. But yeah, I like that one. But anyways, I'll keep that at this point. Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm. Hi, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate you for dropping in. You know, it's so silent in here today. I could almost hear a pin drop. But no, it's great to have you here. Thanks so much for coming. This Tony says, yeah, Gary going into any live stream, it's going to happen. I gained 9 last, and half of them gave me the whole new friend. Let's stay together. And then, oh, Tony, that's exactly why. There's certain ones I totally stay away from. I'm not naming any names, but there's certain ones I quit going to completely. And there's some that, you know, I don't think, they're not specific. It's just, but there's a couple that I went to, and I got, like you said, it's funny. It was gotcha. That's exactly what it was. I didn't realize at first. I thought, oh, look at all these great people. And then I started about 30 minutes in. I thought, oh, yeah, that's exactly what this is. And I thought, oh, wow, look at all these people. And it was like 3 or 4 days later after I thought, oh, wow, they all stayed. 3 or 4 days later, gone. Every one of them. They disappeared pretty much like overnight. But you're right, Tony. You are right on that. Oh, Gary says, Jeff, I didn't take it personal, buddy. It's all good. Good, Gary. Thanks again. Joe, that would be funny, wouldn't Jerry? If I had a harness, I would wear it. That'd actually be pretty funny. I'd be like, help. Oh gosh. Yes, Joe. Not your average Jojo. I thought we needed a snorkel and goggles for yesterday's stream. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be funny? Don't we have? I don't know if we have Ethan's goggles upstairs. I should look for them someday. Our son, when he goes to swimming lessons, he's got goggles that he wears. I should bring those someday. That'd actually be pretty funny. Yes, Tony viewed this as Jeff's like half behind. Oh, you know what, Tony? I am definitely behind on this. I don't know how far behind, but I am behind, unfortunately. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yes, Jerry's Adventures, Jojo. This will allow you to be so creative with your streams. Yes, Jerry, I really like it, and I want to think of a lot of other things too, because I've been watching. You know, you watch the streams and everybody streams, like 3B Productions and stuff. We're talking how they do they have a horror channel talking about horror movies and stuff and doing movie reviews. You know, you could probably do so much with something like this. And other channels, you know, I see, you know who I love? I love, everybody know AU Pack Mule, John from AU Pack Mule. Now, he's got a great channel. Joe and I love it because it's all about, when he does live, he talks about Game of Thrones. And Joe and I, we just finished Season 6 last night. We started into Season 7. We watched it for the second time. It's been a couple of years since we watched them. I'm not going to bore anybody in case nobody's into it, but Season 8, the final season's coming out in April in about 3 or 4 weeks. And Joe and I, it'd been a couple of years since we'd really seen any of the new ones. And we'd watched the whole up to Season 7, finished it, and then it ended. And then it didn't come back on for like a year and a half, 2 years almost, whatever it is. So Joe says, let's rewatch it. So in about 3 weeks, we watched 6 whole seasons in 3 weeks. Literally, we were watching 3 or 4 episodes a night and more on the weekend. I said to her, do you want to watch anything on the weekend? I think we watched like 5, 6, 7 episodes on a Saturday night. I'm like, what do you want to do? She says, just keep going. I said that's what we did. But yeah, AU Pack Mule John, he does a good stream. They talk about Game of Thrones. If you're into it, you should check AU Pack Mule. If you're not, well, you know, nobody's listening to me anyways. But if you do like that Game of Thrones and stuff like that, and Lord of the Rings and all that kind of stuff, he's got a great channel on that. That's not all his channel is, but his lives, that's what they talk about on the live. Yep, and I am way behind. I know I am, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, I'm totally behind everybody. And Bob, I see you. I don't know how far behind I am, Bob. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I'm super behind. I thought I was caught up. I literally thought the stream, I thought, oh, there it is. There's no more blue little arrow going down, so I'm good, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Let's see here. Yes, Joe, Jeff on Instagram, Idiot of the Day. Yeah, with instead of D-A-Y, it's D-E-H. It's just Idiot of the Day was taken, so we used Idiot of the Day that way, and we're Canadian, so D-E-H, the A, was kind of a little pun and stuff like that. Let's see, Northern Ohio Railroad action. Hi, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I do appreciate you coming. Appreciate each and every one of you. Palladian Scientist, UFO Builder. I just wanted to stop in and say hello. Sorry if it took me so long to get caught up with you. Never any worries. Please never think that. Everybody, you know, as my wife always says, as people come in, you know, the perfect time is when you. It doesn't matter if you're here the beginning, middle, ending. It doesn't matter if you're here today, tomorrow, a few days from now, a week, a month from now, 6 months, whatever. It's great to see you. You know what? Whenever you're here, it's the perfect time. So thanks again for coming. Dana 1, hey Jeff and Jojo, hope you're both doing well. Yes, Dana 1, it's great to see you. Thanks very much. Kind of goofing around with like a kind of a OBS program, and not a green screen, but my version of the green screen till we get that green screen. Howdy everybody, Gil Skills, Bob, it's good to see you. I'm sorry it's taken me so long, everybody. Bob, everybody, I'm very sorry it's taken me so long to get down here. It's I didn't realize how far behind I am. Dana 1 says, how are you both been? Good, good, good. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, we're just kind of messing around with this and stuff, but doing well. Viewed this, Tony says, just follow Roger and Jeff. Roger, you're Roger DeMarco, correct? Okay. Yes. Viewed this, Tony. Thank you so much. And you know what? Like I said, I can't do anything while I'm live just because I'm not messing around with anything. But if anybody does add us, I will add anybody 100%. I can open up Instagram and see. Sometimes it takes a second, but anyways. Oh! Tony, there you are there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I see you here, Tony. There. Let's see. Oh, gosh, let's see. Where are we here? As Joe would always say, we're at home. Let's see here. How's everybody doing anyways? Hey, Bob, Gil Skills, I know, you know, you could be busy in that. Did you enjoy your time in Canada, eh? Did you have a good time? It looks like you were having a good time on Pusa Studios, but you didn't have any problems getting over, did you, Bob? They shouldn't have been any problems. Did you have a good time in Canada? It was this is where we are. It's good to see you, Bob. Nice to see you. Yes, 3B production company. Yes, it's the exact same, just Idiot of the Day, except day, the word day is not D-A-Y, it's D-E-H. Just because Idiot of the Day that other way is taken by somebody. So it's just Idiot of the Day with D-E-H at the end instead. That's all. Let's see here. Gears Canada, wow, watch out, Jeff, tidal waves coming at you. Yeah. Tidal waves, as you can see, you know, just playing every day. Different, literally, you know what, Creative Commons is a great program that allows you images and videos as long as you know what, no copyrights with them, they're good to go. And literally they're very, 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 very small, you know what, and Creative Commons has drop downs. Everything comes as an image, and then if you want the video, you click the drop down and choose images, boom, there they are. Oh, excuse me, videos I mean, and there they are. And you can choose the size when you download them. And I choose I think it's 1280 or whatever it is. Choose that or whatever you want, and the size of the files usually for these small, they're usually 35 to, they're usually about a minute long, minute and a half long at the most, and they run up to about just under 25 megabytes. As long as they're not too big, as long as they exist under 25 megabytes at least, you're good to go with these programs. They run like this, and then you just run it on a loop, and it just plays the whole time. But if you had a better computer, like I guess a gaming computer, I guess it wouldn't matter. Those you could use probably something over 25 megs, but like a basic computer, 25 megs will work 100% every time. Let me see here. Poshcast Camping. Trev says, Sue loves essential oils. I often have lavender and tea tree oil smells around the house. Yes. Now, you know what, Trev, if you went to my mother's house and the kids were there, and if one of them was sick, my mother would literally put tea tree oil on them, or she puts tea tree oil, this is going to sound funny, on, she puts things like on Kleenex and on other things. She puts them all throughout the room, and it's like if you walk in, you feel like you're going to pass out. But usually when the kids are there, if she puts the tea tree oil on them, you know what, it does actually work like a charm. It really does. Let's see. Yes, Geo Jerry's Adventure. I'm biased to Jiffy peanut butter. Oh my gosh, I love Jiffy. Now, Jerry, the one we had, like I said, it was some kind of all natural peanut butter, and you know, it was not bad, but it was not Jiffy peanut butter or anything as well. Viewed this. Tony says, Jeff, you'll read this in about 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, but I'm agreeing with you. You're currently saying, but I'm agreeing with what you currently saying. I subbed a few of those stream channels too. There are a crap load of. Yeah, I understand, Tony. Understand. Now, like I said, Tony, like all the power to them, but that's exactly what it was. Went to them, and literally, I didn't even know. The problem was, Tony, I didn't even know who the people were, because they never had they sent me a message. That's why I always say, you know, if anybody likes the channel, you know, if you like the channel, you see you like the channel. If you hit the subscribe, the notifications, you get notified for lives and videos. But if anybody does the channels, anybody's channel, if you go to somebody's channel, they're new or you're new, and you add somebody's channel, and if you like it, you're going to watch it, please leave them a message. And the reason I state that, like Tony's saying here, Tony, I never know. A lot of times you go from a stream, and all of a sudden you've got like 5 or 10, 8 new people. It's like, who did it? And you know, some people, they will send you a message. I like that, just because, you know, if they're going to watch, they send you a message, then you have the choice to go watch theirs. You always have a choice to go watch everybody's. Sometimes you forget, you get off the stream after a while, and it's like, I want to go back and look at this person without it actually going to the live stream. You tend to forget, and then you just move on. At least that happens for me, because, you know what, we're all busy. But if you leave them a message, it's stored in your notifications. You get to go check them out. And I think that's what usually, for me, Tony, what happens. And it is too bad. But, I mean, it is what it is, really. Let's see here. Oh, Alana Zingano. I hope you know, Alana, if I, is it Zingano or Zingano? If I mispronounce it, please, please, please don't take it personally. I'm not trying to. Unfortunately, you know, when we talk to everybody, say hi to everybody in the chat, you know what? I tend to sometimes mess names up, so please don't take it personally in it. But you know what? Sometimes if I see it phonetically or whatever, I will get it. But I try my best. So it's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Everybody say hi to Elena Zingano or Zingano. It's great to have you here. Thank you very, very, very much. She has a wonderful channel. You know what? A while ago, my wife and I, her and her husband were doing a live stream, and they were in Disney. I think it was Disneyland, downtown Disney. And oh my gosh, you know what? A few years ago, we went with the kids. We took the kids about 4 or 5 years ago. It was when they were smaller, but my gosh, they had the best time ever. And I remember being downtown Disney, and you know, at night you could sit and watch the fireworks go off. So when we sat and watched, the kids were sitting here. I think it was a Saturday night, and they were watching too. And they were like, "Oh, Dad, wouldn't you love to go back?" I'd love to go back in 2 seconds. Just love it. We had the best time ever. The one place my kids wanted to go when we went was Universal. We did get to a lot of the places, but the one thing we didn't get to go that the older kids now would love to go to, a 16-year-old daughter, she says, Dad, she went with her mom, and she actually went to Universal, but she says, Dad, I wish when we all went, we would have went to Universal as well. She says, because you know, they have everything at Disney, but then Universal has some rides and stuff for some of the older kids. But I would love to go back in 2 seconds. And Elena Zingano, like I said, if I'm messing it up, I'm sorry. You know what? If you like excursions and that, and like cruises and stuff like that, if you want to see some great videos, check Elena's channel out. She does some great reviews and great videos and that. Please check them out. Thank you, Elena, for coming. I really appreciate you for coming. Northern Ohio Railroad Actions, it's so nice to have you here. Thanks again, everybody, for coming. 3B production company, when we do our live stream, we get to know everybody, and it's certainly not for farming or whatever. It's all about making friends. Exactly. And you know what? That's exactly it. You know what? There's great people out there, and there's great channels, and some, you know what, are, I think we all know the ones that are, you know, you see them in that. There's great channels out there, and there's great people. You know, and I don't find those people. It's just the ones that are, you know, when you go in right away, and it's not even, they're not even talking to you. It's just gotcha. So we all know that. But You know what? I find those I don't even go to in the first place. Sometimes you walk in, it's like, oops, and then you leave right away. But you know what? It is what it is. Oh, Palladian Scientist, UFO Builder, I have to go. I have someone coming to look at my house. Oh, okay. Hopefully I get it sold. I'll catch you up with you later. Yeah, no problem. Hey, I hope it sells for you, and thanks again for coming. I really appreciate it. I really do. Thanks again. Have a great day, my friend. Tony, you know what? I wonder, Joe, did you add Tony for me? Because I see that I'm already following you. So it must either I followed you already, Tony, or Joe does it. Actually, Tony, to be truthful, my Instagram is done by Joe. I don't put any pictures or anything up on Instagram. Joe does everything on Instagram for me. The only thing I do, I see it and I go like. And the worst part is when all of a sudden I see like a beautiful woman, I go like, and my wife will go, "What are you doing?" But yeah, no, literally I do the the liking. I'm the like on Instagram. That's what I am. But I do love watching stuff on Instagram. I find it kind of interesting and fun. Alana's asking how everybody's doing. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. It's, like I said, I usually don't go on live. It's 12:49 in the afternoon. It's just about 1 o'clock here. I don't usually go on at this time. It's a good time to come on. Usually I'll go on at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. But, my daughter's here with us this week, and she's in high school and stuff like that. So this week she finishes every day at 2:30. So usually when I be live, I can't pick her up and stuff, and she's about half an hour away from here, the other side of the city. So I literally have to. I won't be on at 2. So yesterday, today, and tomorrow, be on at lunch like I am, and then Thursday I'll be back to 2. But I kind of like this 12 o'clock. What do you think, Dave? Should I go on at 12 instead of 2? Desmond's Thunder must have been talking about Game of Thrones, right, Dave? Oh gosh. Oh, see, yeah, Joe. No, I do, Joe, because when I clicked on Instagram and I saw there was something on Instagram. I clicked it said view this, and it says I'm following view this already. I'm like, I've already either followed him or Joe's followed him. So thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, there was people here, and I didn't even know they were here. Let me get caught up here, everybody. I'm so sorry I'm so far behind. Let's see. Yeah, I'm super behind, everybody. Oh, good, Northern Ohio Railroad action. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm really happy about that. 3B production company, being on the grind and sticking to a schedule is doing wonders for me. I started this channel to create a dialogue with horror fans because where I'm from, I don't have many into horror flicks. Oh, I understand that. I do understand that. Yeah, no, Tony, the Gill Skills mug looked great on Michael Murphy, on E-Waste Mike, didn't it? It certainly did. Andy's Journeys, greetings from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hey, Andy, how are you, buddy? It's great to see you. Love the background. Thanks, Dana. I appreciate it, Dana One. It's just an image. That's all it is. Just some video image. But as you can see, every 30 or 20 seconds it loops. I have other ones that I can use. And yesterday we had like a scuba diving one, and you could hear the snorkeling and stuff on it. Everybody seemed to enjoy that one. But every once in a while I'll switch it up. I have a bunch of videos, and each day I'll switch it up to a different video. That's all it is. Joe says, Jeff, I already added the 2 channels that had added you to Instagram. Okay, Joe, thank you. And like I said, everybody, Joe usually does all my stuff anyway. So, Gil Skills Bob says, me and Melissa had a wonderful time. We had no problem crossing the border both ways. Yeah, Bob, you know what? You never do. Let's put it this way. The only time you'd ever have any problem, not you, anybody, you know, if they are, technically, you know, unless they're looking for something, 99% of the people go back and forth, never any problem. But or you know what, if they're looking for somebody specific, then you know, and every time, you know, there are certain times of the day that they will stop everybody, and it takes a longer time to get through at any board. It doesn't matter what board, that's just the way it is. But you know what, most of the time, in all of the years that I've been going over, I've never had any problem. I've seen people having problems, but I've seen people that come over with trucks, the pickups. I remember years ago we had saw this fellow. He had his truck and he had something covering a tarp over top. They asked him, "Do you have anything?" Nope. He goes, "Really?" So they asked him. They kept asking the same question. You could hear it. It was the summer. He had his door open. We had his window, our window open. We could hear everything going on. They kept asking him the same question. Do you have anything in there, sir? No. Okay, we'll ask you a second time, sir. And I thought, that's weird. I've never heard them ask that. They said, can you please tell us if you have anything? No. Okay, we're not going to be so nice now. We're going to give you one last time, sir. This is your third and final warning. Do you have anything? No. He says, okay, that's it. Get out of the vehicle. And I thought, oh. And it went down right then and there. Literally, they took his tarp off his truck, and he'd been over in Michigan. He had almost $500 worth of fishing tackle in the back of his... somebody must have tipped him off. He went over the border. They said, keys, please. They walked him into the place, and they took his truck right then and there. And they moved it, and they said, all you had to do is, after the first time of asking you just had to tell us. And but yeah, he wasn't willing to pay the what's it called on it, and that was it for him. But yeah, no, they're, you know what, they're pretty decent, Bob. They really are, and I'm glad you had a good time. I really am. You know, it's pretty much the same, right, Bob? Same, you know. There's a line on a map, and that's all it is. We're pretty much all the same people. Let's see here, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad Bob made it over too, Joe. Canada, eh? And you know what? You had some poutine, I hear, Joe. Not Joe. I heard Bob. I hope it sounds like you enjoyed it. Let's see. Faith in the Fallen. Hey, how are you? You know what? You and your husband did a fantastic video. I was saying, you know what? I sent you, I think, a message on your last video last night or today, whenever it was. I think it was yesterday. And you know what? You sound great together. You really do. The unison that is just perfect. Just perfect. The harmonies in unison, perfect. I love it. 3B production. I also put out videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, no, it is good to have a schedule and stuff. I try. The odd time, you know, the kids are sick or have to, like right this week I had to move things and that to a different time. But we all have different things that we have to change. But you're right, having a schedule is a good thing. It's a good thing to keep. Everybody usually at least knows and stuff like that. So it is good to keep it. You're right. Let's see. It was a blast. Good, Bob. I'm so glad you had a good time. You know, it really is. Now, Bob, you're one up on me. I've been to Quebec City, the province of Quebec. I've never been to Montreal. All my life, my buddy and I, when we were younger in college, we'd always say we wanted to go to Montreal. And the funny thing is, Montreal from here is 8 hours, Bob. It's not a terrible far distance. But, you know, and I've been a further distance in my life tons of times. But I never made an 8-hour trip to Montreal. And my wife has family in Montreal, like a lot of family in Quebec and stuff like that. So one day we will get there. 3B Productions. Wednesday videos are getting ready to change at the moment. They're gameplay videos. But mid-April they're switching to top 5 videos. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Andy Stearns, Idiot of the Day, the ultimate VIP package at Universal is awesome. You get a guide to take you to the front of the lines on rides. Oh, wow. Breakfast, lunches, and dinner are included. Oh, wow, that sounds awesome, Andy. Like I said, I've been to Disney a few times, but with the kids, we've only been once, just when they were smaller, just a few years ago. We had a blast, but like I said, we've only been the once. But we would like to go again. Go Fish Office, hello, how are you doing today? Good. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. 3B production company. I'm in the same boat. I'm not monetized. I don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, it'd be great, but I don't know if it will happen for this channel. But yeah, I'm not either. But I'm doing YouTube full time. Well, at this time, 3B Productions. I would have to say I'm doing it as well right now. But in the near future, I have to. By the summer, things. What happened is I worked for an insurance company, 3B Productions. I put my back out, and when I went to return to work, they were doing layoffs. They let go 1,500 people from our company through countrywide. And since my back was out, they said I was returning to work. They told me to come back. I went in for a meeting on the Monday, and they said, well, you know, in case this is a reoccurring, we are doing layoffs. That you know, the job anyways, the company I worked for, the department that I worked for, I think they're downsizing in a certain department anyways, so it was just a good way to get rid of someone right away. But anyways, that's what happened, and it's fine in that. But I do have to look for something else in the near future and stuff. But yes, I have the support of my wife too, so, and you know what, we are lucky, and anybody that does have the support of their significant other, that's great, because not every significant other does. But we're fine, no worries that way. But yeah, my wife is very, very supportive, and I appreciate her very much. I love her very much. I'm watching a great channel right now, Jeff. Oh, good. Well, who are you watching, Bob? I'm watching a great channel right now. Do you want to say who it is, Bob? Or, I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you. View this, Tony says. My favorite are the ones titled Silent Stream Go John. There's a live camera. No, there. Yes, Tony. I went to one of those a long time ago. I remember it was a Saturday night, and Joe was going to bed. It was like midnight. I thought, wonder what this is. They played music, and there was nothing. They're just chat. I thought, I went in, and all these people are saying, gotcha. And this is just after I first started. I thought, what the heck does this mean? It took me, I was thinking about the second or third week I was on there. I came out, and there was like, all of a sudden I had like 15 or 20 people. I thought, what the heck? Like you said, only needless to say, days later they were gone in 2 seconds. But yeah, that's what I take as gotcha channels. That's exactly what I take it as, Tony. But it is what it is. Aussie 1968 Mia, g'day. Not long got home. Just wanted to hit the lake for my days and nights are a bit upside down now, and back in front. I have missed too many of your streams. Oh gosh, man, no worries. You never have to worry about that. It's nice to see it. I'm a little behind here. I'm super behind. Andy's journeys. I let other folks live stream most of the places I would want to stream from other terrible cell servers. I understand, Andy. I would love to go out and stream somewhere else. Like the other day on Friday was our daughter's birthday on Friday. She turned 16, so I dropped my wife off to work, and I hadn't really streamed since last Tuesday, and we're coming home, and my son was in the cars, so my wife said they were off all last week. The kids were. She says, "Why don't you do a live stream?" So we took the phone, and he held it up, and we drove through the city for about half an hour. We had just a blast going through. Some of it turned out, some of it, you know, it's the cell service, so using the data. Some of it worked, and some was kind of choppy, but I mean, it is what it is. But we had a good time, and you know, you got to see some through the city. It wasn't all of the city; it was just a tiny, minuscule portion, but it was fun. We did have a good time. Yeah, it is good to see Faith in the Fallen. It is, Bob. It certainly is. Oh, Joe says, I just got a message from Joe. Joe says, I'm 15 minutes behind. Why they did it, of course. Oh, Bob, you're too funny, buddy. I'm so sorry, everybody. Bob, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was so far behind, but I thought you were talking about some other channel in here. Oh, gosh, Bob, now you're going to make me either blush, and you can see me turning red, right? The goofy red and bald head is now turning bright red, Bob. Thanks again, buddy. I appreciate it. Dave, Desmond's daughters. Yep, the addiction's real. Thanks, Dave. It certainly is. Dave recommended yesterday, if I ever change channel, I switch it to something called The Addiction is Real. Oh, gosh. Florida Greg, I'm 24 hours just south of Jeff and Jojo. Yep, down there in paradise, right, Greg? Florida Greg, it's good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, no worries. Northern Ohio Railroad Action. Gotta run. Have a good day, everybody. Yes, thanks. And I know you're probably already gone, so I'm sorry. Have a great day. Thanks again. Hop in the car and a quick drive. Yes, Greg, only, 23 hours or something? Yep, that'd be awesome. That would be fun. I'm sure Joe would be up for it. Yes, that would be good. Wouldn't it, Jerry 3B Productions? You should look into getting sponsors, maybe something in the movie business. That would be awesome. It would. Andy's Journeys. I do some research for the places, but I save that for when I go film. At this point, I have 24 pages long list of places to film based on the state. Oh gosh, I love it. Let's see. Oh, Desmond's daughter says, laugh out loud. I typed that 12 minutes ago. Oh, geez, Dave, I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm caught up, everybody. I'm caught up. It only took me, 15 minutes to get caught up? And Joe literally sends me a message saying, you're 15 minutes behind. But, it is what it is, right? Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, Northern Ohio Railroad Action. You're welcome. Still here. Laugh a lot. Take care. And I'm doing well. Thanks. Good, good, good. I'm sorry it took me so long. I really am. You have a great day, and thank you again for coming. I really appreciate it. I really do, really do. 3B Productions, GeoJerry's. I'm sponsored by a company called Ron Reynolds. I am also an Amazon affiliate and have a Teespring at the moment. I'd love more sponsors. So that's awesome, 3B Production Company. That is amazing. Yeah, we do Teespring too, but other than that, it is that is amazing. Oh, Destinations Chronicles. Good morning. I feel like I'm going to fall into the water. Ooh, yeah, exactly. See, I can go diving here. Yesterday, Destinations Chronicles, we were scuba diving. Everybody, we had like a scuba diving, snorkeling video and stuff, and you could see the bubbles and you could actually hear them. And what's funny about it is, in the video while I'm live, I can't hear anything with the video in the background. But I found out later as I rewatched some of it, I could hear this, the scuba diving. I could hear the bubbles coming up and everything. It was kind of actually pretty humorous. Everybody kept saying it. I thought, oh no, they're just messing with me. But you could hear it after. Oh, Tony viewed this. He says, he's caught up. He skipped a bunch. Woohoo. You missed that Mickey's here. Really? Mickey XOXO, if you were here or were here, I'm so sorry. Somebody should have said something to me. I'm so sorry, Mickey. I probably missed a lot of people. If I did, anybody that I missed, my apologies. I thought I caught everybody, so my apologies, Mickey. And Mickey, if you by chance you are still here, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to miss you in any way. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. I didn't even realize that I'd missed her. I just figured, sometimes not everybody's here. You can't always see everybody. I just missed her. So, Mickey, I'm sorry that I missed you. Let's see here. Go Fish Office. Hit the day, no big deal on the delay. I'm listening as I do dishes. I thank you for the stream. Oh, no worries. Yeah, you Go Fish Office. I do the same thing. Literally, we're in the kitchen, and I'll turn it up. Got the speakers on. Turn it up. I like to do that when I have the dishes going as well. It's pretty easy. Off you go. But no, I thank you again. I really do. Destination Chronicles. I've snorkeled in Cozumel and Hawaii, but never scuba dived. Yes, I've snorkeled as well, Destination Chronicles, but I've never scuba dived either. I had a chance in Cancun and actually Barrier Reef too, but unfortunately, the scuba you have to take that course. And when we're in Cancun, the resort, we stayed at Club Med back years ago, and Club Med, they offered, you could go snorkeling and scuba diving. Anybody could snorkel, but if you want to go scuba diving, they offered I think it was a 2 or 3 day course. I think it was 2 days or something. 2 or 3 days you went, and you went for so many hours each day. But we were only there a week. I said at the time, who I was with, I said, we don't have enough time. We're doing other things. But if I had tons of time, I'd learn to scuba dive and do that for sure. Oh, she went to grab food. Okay, Dave, I'm sorry about Mickey. Next time I'm in her chat, I'm going to apologize. I just honestly didn't see her. That's all. Mickey, it wasn't intentional in any way. Please don't take it that way. Not your average Jojo. Joe says, we couldn't say anything to you because you were 15 minutes behind. Oh, gosh, everybody. I'm sorry about that. Tony, you take care. Okay, I have to get back to work. Goodbye. I'll see you, Gail, Posh, Desmond, Mickey, 3B, Jojo, Jeff, and everyone as well. Bye. Take care, Tony. View this. Thanks again, my friend. I appreciate it. I should probably, in a couple minutes, get going too, but I really appreciate you all for coming. Let's see here. Oh, yes. GeoJerry, yes. I've done some geocaching. I have a video on it. Oh, wow. Yes, Jerry does a great job. GeoJerry's Adventure does a great job. My wife and son, they love geocaching. They do that together. The last few summers, they started that a few years ago when our son was smaller, and they had a great time. And they like when we go when we're out traveling and stuff like that. They always like to. She looks things up and tries to see if we can locate a place. Let's see here. Desmond's daughter Dave says, I Scooby Dooby died. Yes, I was doing doggy paddle. Oh gosh, Destination Chronicles. I love Mickey XOXO. Yes, no, as I do too, Destination Chronicles. And I hope that she doesn't take it in any way personal, because I didn't mean it in any way. I didn't see that in the chat, but I will next time I see her. I'll just apologize because I didn't mean it in any way. Oh gosh, today is flowing by in a blink of an eye. It's just over an hour and stuff like that. I don't know where the time's gone. Literally, like I said, the reason that I've been on the last 2 days, our daughter's with us and stuff, and as you can see, I've messed something up, and now the images. Let's see if I. Nope, can't fix that this way. Let's see if I. See what happens if you move the wrong way. Let's see if I can fix that. Let me see if I can fix that quick. Nope. There we are. That fixes it for now. It's weird. I think no, it's not fixed 100%. What happens is as the sun starts coming in with this, it really when I first started, everything had it wasn't as pixelated, but as the time has run on, it's become a little more pixelated. So when I moved, it just kind of went out completely. But I'm hoping that green screen itself will fix everything. Let's see here. Oh, Desmond Saunders, read the chat, Jeff. She was fine. Okay, Dave, good. Like I said, I just haven't moved everything back up, and I will check everything out later. I hope she, and I'm sure she was too. It happens in the chat, it does. But I just want her to know only that I never. Great thumbnail, friend. Oh yes. I think that's one that I made about a week ago. Like I said, Creative Commons is a great program. You find images and videos and stuff. And since I don't always have photos at all times, it's a great way to find stuff, and you can just create them on whatever program you use to fix everything up with. So I do it that way. Dexter Manto, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Feverson Sissy, hello Jeff. How are you? Good. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Desmond Saunders, Dave says, sure Jeff, Jeff, you have son. Send it over, please. Oh gosh, yes. Actually, we do, Dave. The sun is out today. A little chilly, but I went for a walk this morning for about 25 minutes, and I felt like $1 million after that. My wife says I need to. I'm usually one to exercise quite a bit, like get out and walk. Usually I walk about 5 clicks a day. I haven't done that all winter. I've got lazy, but I thought I'll start slow, 20-25 minutes, and then get out. Once I get up, it'll get up to about an hour a day, and we'll all be good again. But yeah, I need to get back out to the walking because I do enjoy that. I usually throw the headphones in, get walking, and off you go. Florida Greg says, send the sun down here. It's cloudy. It was raining earlier. Was it really? It's funny. Like, we've had such gray, damp weather here, but the last couple days the sun's been out, and we haven't seen it all winter. So we've been just lucky the last couple days. That's all. Hoping spring is on the way. Only it's really nice to see. Makes you improves your mood, doesn't it? I mean, for me, it makes me feel like $1 million. It makes me feel like $1 million. It really does. Guess who was here? You know how I was saying we had the Juno Awards, the music awards on Saturday here on the weekend. Juno Awards, if anybody's not from Canada, Juno Awards are like the Canadian version of the Grammys. All the Canadian musicians stuff, they honor them, they get nominated or whatever. They have like a Canadian Hall of Fame and that. Anyways, they had different artists. Corey Hart was here. Anybody remember him? He was from Montreal. Corey Hart. He in the 80s had a song, I Wear My Sunglasses at Night. Does anybody remember him? He was here. He got nominated into the Hall of Fame, and there's a bunch of other Canadian stars. Not that I can think of, because I just don't know too many Canadian stars, unfortunately. It's not my I liked one Canadian band really ever, Rush, and that's the extent of it. Everything else was either British or an American band, stuff like that. I really like the British bands and stuff. And actually, Dave, I liked me some Big Country. That was one of my favorite the Scottish bands of all time. Yes, Big Country, definitely. I love Big Country. Anyways, where was I going with that? Guess who showed up at the awards on Sunday night, not Saturday night, Sunday night at the Juno Awards? We had Sting from the Police. Sting showed up. I thought, what is he doing here? But I guess he's in Toronto, not filming. He's doing like some kind of musical theater show or something in Toronto. So anyways, he's in the area, and Toronto is about an hour and a half, 2 hours from here. So he could probably fly in or take a a limo or something here, but literally, yeah, Sting was here, so that was something big. Sting's played here years ago, but yeah, Sting, it was good to see him. Anyways, Michael Murphy, hey buddy, how are you? Hey there, Jeff. Michael, you know what? I loved your video and stuff. You know what? I love seeing the mug, my friend. I loved it. I love the color too, that navy blue or whatever. It looked really nice and stuff like that. They all did. You did a great job, my friend. You really did. E-Waste Mike, everybody. That's, if everybody remembers Michael Murphy, that's Michael Murphy, E-Waste Mike, everybody. He just changed his name a few weeks ago. It's good to see you, my friend. Dave, Desmond's Dodgers. Oh my gosh, music will be here all day. You know it, Dave. You know it. Why not? If I could show you my collection, Dave, you know what? I probably would have had thousands of CDs and tapes over the years. But years ago in the '90s, I came into where I wasn't enjoying these ones, so I went down to the local used record places and stuff. I was selling my CDs and records off left, right, and center. But yeah, not so much anymore. Let's see. Anyways, E-Waste Mike, if you do come across Mickey at any point today, tell her that Jeff's apologized to her. I know that I probably didn't take it anyway. Desmond's daughter said she wouldn't have. She was in the chat earlier, but I wanted to let her know. I just missed her in the chat. The chat was rolling, and I was 15 minutes behind Michael. So if you run into her at any point, please say Jeff apologizes, and I won't. I'll tell her myself, but I just want to apologize. I didn't say hello to her because I'd always say hi to her in 2 seconds. If it was Mike, Jeff, if you fall, it's a long drop. I hope you make it. Oh gosh, Michael. Yeah, so do I. Like I said, just kind of trying to liven it up. That's all. Just a different video and stuff like that. You know, we have the pictures, the images, but okay, well, oh, thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. Like I said, I honestly didn't mean to, but you know, I miss people, unfortunately, once in a while, and I imagine everybody does it. It happens. Mickey XO's cool. She won't be upset. Oh no, I know she won't. I want her to know. That's all. Let's see. Gosh, it went quick today. It went quick. Usually, like I said, I'm usually on at 2 o'clock, but today my daughter's finished at 2:30. She's with us this week. She's with us till tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be picking her up tomorrow because I think she heads back to her mom's tomorrow. But I may. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. But definitely Thursday, I'll be back to my normal schedule. But the last couple of days, that's the reason I've been going on at lunchtime. That's all. Joe says, your average Joe says, it's okay, Jeff. Mickey didn't come really to see you anyways. She just came to see us all in the chat. No, I know. No. Oh gosh, that's funny. Dave's laughing. 3B Production Companies, guys. I've been see, I can't even speak. 3B Productions, guys, I've been having a blast, but I got to get back to editing. Thanks so much for chatting it up with me. 3B Productions Company, thanks again, my friend. And you know what? I will, I'll try this Friday. If I can't this Friday, I will get to one of your Friday lives. What it happens is, it depends on what we're doing on a Friday night. That's all. But I will get to one of your Friday lives. I promise you that. I will. Go fish off is the city of the day. It would be really hard not to miss a comment. You're doing very, very well on reading most comments. I'm impressed. Oh yeah, well, you know what? It's not as quick as some chats. So usually I try to, and I usually keep up. But I think what happened was sometimes, you know what? As everybody will test, when I get reading or somebody says music or anything to me, I can get off on a tangent, and I can be 10 minutes talking about it, and nobody's listening in the chat to me. I know that they're just talking to one another, and then I get behind, and then I try to get caught up, and I scroll down, and then I miss comments. That's all. Ooh, Desmond's daughter says 2:30 equals dentist time. Oh gosh. I hope Dave, is it your tooth or Lindsay's? I hope everybody's okay. Him and I woodworking. Hey, how are you? Good. I like that channel name. I do like that channel name. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Everybody say hi to Him and I Work. I can't even speak. Him and I Woodworking. It's great to have you here. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. He was Mike the Gill Skills. Come and help me. I'm swamped today. Oh, gosh. He was Mike. I'll pay in Pepsi Gill Skills. Oh, gosh. Hey, Michael, you know what? Don't tempt him. I'm sure he'll be there in a second then. I'm kidding, Bob, but let's see here. Oh, 3B Productions. We'll be there from 8 p.m. to 11. Have a great rest of your day. Yes, you too, my friend. You too. Like I said, if I can get on this Friday, I will. If it's not this Friday, it'll be one of the Fridays. Like I said, I promise I will. Oh gosh. Oh no, Desmond Donners. Yeah, I hope. I know you'd been saying. I thought you said the other day that Lindsay was going, but I wasn't sure if it was you or Lindsay, Dave, that was having the tooth problem right now. Destination Chronicles, blah blah blah. Yeah, yes, we're just chatting and not listening. No, hey, I understand. You know, I understand. No, he said 2:30. Oh, did I? Oh, okay. Gil Skill says I would be right over it if we're that close. E-Waste Mike, I wish I could. Oh gosh. Him and I would work in thanks. Oh gosh, no worries. You know what? You're more than welcome. Anybody's welcome here. You know what? It's great to have everybody. Dismas Donners 2:30. Tooth hurty just works, not work when you have to explain the joke. Oh geez, Dave. Oh my gosh. That was just a checkup. Ah, okay. That was a checkup. Okay, but your tooth is hurting, is it? You know what? If Gary Scanlon was here, he'd see my shine, or otherwise known as water. You like that? The shine, or otherwise water, kind of mixes in well, doesn't it? I started drinking out of. We have a lot of these mason jars. Literally, you know what they are? When my wife makes spaghetti, usually the spaghetti jars. That's exactly what they are, but they're mason jars. They come in mason jars, the spaghetti and stuff like that. Just peel it off, and I love drinking I love water, everything like that out of these things, but they're bigger than most of the glasses, so I love them. E-Waste Mike says, I got a pallet of Pepsi waiting. Oh my gosh. I think Bob's drooling now. E-Waste Mike. Oh gosh. Desmond Donners, no. Oh, okay. Not your average JoJo. Well, folks, I have to head back to work. Hope you all have a great day, night. See you on the YouTube highway. Yes. Joe, I understand, and I should get going too, because in not so long I'm going to have to go pick Jen up anyways. E-Waste Mike says, hurry up before I dump the Pepsi and scrap the cans. Oh gosh. Joe, I will see you later. I'll see you in about, 3.5 hours? See you at 5 o'clock, sweetheart. We'll pick you up at 5, okay? And Dismas Donder says, take care, not your average JoJo. And E-Waste Mike says, bye to Not Your Average JoJo. And Phoebus and Sissy says, okay, JoJo, have a great day. Yes, it was good to see her today. Like I said, she doesn't always get in to the chat. So I'm pleased to have her today. I really am. And yes, it is. What was I going to say there now? What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh gosh, him and I woodworking. I will take the pallet when you're done. Oh yes, Desmond Donners. Now I get it. Yes, Jenna finishes at 2:30. Oh my gosh, Dave. Now I can't do it. Yes, Jenna finishes at 2:30. 2:30. Get it? Yes, I got it, Dave. I got it. It doesn't take me much, right? Especially when you're live. You know what? You sometimes read things and I skip over things, so it happens. U.S. Mike says, Jeff caught up with the chat. I never seen that happen. Nope, never. Oh gosh, I love it. Go Fish Office. You all have a great day. I need to get other projects by now. Okay. See, I can't even read. I'm dyslexic. You all have a great day. I need to get to other projects now. Bye-bye. Yes, Go Fish Office. You have a great day, and thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So I hope everybody's had a good one. I've had a blast. You know what? It's always a blast. Some days, you know what? We all have the days where I can get going and ramble on like this, or some days, you know, we can get days where it's like screaming out, pizza, right, Bob? Pizza? Where I'll be screaming to Bob or something in the chat. I'll be like, pizza. That's Bob and I's our code word for, hey, I need some help. Shoot me a line or something. But you know, and it happens, and you know, some days are better than others, just like life itself. But you know, it was fun. I have a blast every day. Yes, Dave. Desmond Donner's pizza. Oh my gosh, I love that emoji. E-Waste Mike, I'm gonna roll lunches over. Everybody have an awesome day. You too, E-Waste Mike, and I'm gonna roll out of here too. I'm gonna close it down. I've been on just almost an hour and a half. Actually, I started it at 10 to 12, and it's almost 25 after 1 here in the afternoon. So I'm gonna have to get this closed up, because it gives me about 25 minutes, 20 minutes to get things done, and just before I pick my daughter up. Destination Chronicle says, I yell pizza every day as a ski instructor. That's what we call a wedge stop. I love that. That is, oh my gosh, you're a ski instructor. That's amazing. We don't have too many ski hills here. Posh Cats Camping. Trev says, have a great day, folks. I'm off for dinner now. Trev, you have a great one. It's great to see you. Great to see everybody. Desmond Donners. Dave says, thanks for the stream, Jeff. Enjoy the rest of your day. You too, Dave. And like I said, Joe and I will be doing an opening and like an unboxing of the letter and stuff. Dave, we're just gonna make have some fun with it and that, my friend. Anyways, yeah, take care. Phoebus and Sissy, bye everybody. Have a great day. You too. And everybody, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming today. I hope you all have a great afternoon and evening. It's always nice to see everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be back on at lunch again. Just I imagine it's lunch. I'll have to find out, but either lunch or 2. But I imagine it's lunch probably tomorrow. We'll see. But anyways, have a good day, good evening, and thank you so much for coming. Much appreciated. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks again. Bye-bye.